supports Renovation UK. So you'll see it in the plan in a minute, but this is what I'm doing. I'm detaching this ledger beam from the house to make it legal. I'm going to batten the roof so I can onduline it, because it needs more. The spacing is too far apart to support the onduline. I think it's 400 centres. And then build the posts and add the posts, but you'll see on the diagram I do now that explains it more. So this is my in-depth plan that I have to draw, because I can't do that program on YouTube. I can't even remember the name of it, but anyway, I'm old-fashioned. So basically I'm detaching the ledger beam from the house, because it was originally a carport and now it's going to be an outbuilding. So to do that is to be totally detached from the house. I found all this out when building control came and paid me a visit. So this is what I'm showing you in this video, how I take the ledger beam off of the house and add posts in post shoes to make it now an outbuilding that's under 15 square metres. So it can be near the neighbour's boundary as long as it's not touching. If it was over 15 square metres, it would be have to have fireproof toe and groove, and it would have to be a metre from the neighbour's boundary. But this was smack on, well, for 14 metres 80, so it's perfect. So in this video you'll see me doing the posts and taking the roof off of with the ledger beam. So I hope that makes sense. Hold tight. So this is the door and fence assembly to the rear of the property. So that's all rotten when I started to strip it away. And this is the view from outside. Just about to put the post anchor in, then having a post here. This has to be detached from the house to make it a outbuilding under the planning. So that's all rotten. I've got to dig that away. I should think the whole thing's rotten, to be fair. I'm just going to get the post thing in either side tonight. I'm dipping the post where I cut it in some thicker wood preserver. So that's just soaking in lovely now, because that'll be at the bottom. But I will leave a packer in there so it's got like a 1mm gap so that water doesn't sip, because that's how this all rotted out in the first place. And then this bit's got to come out to there, and you'll see in a minute when I do the post. That's all this waste. A little bit of, it's not structural timber, just to hold it up because it dropped down a bit. So I'll remove this section. I've cut it there. The onduline corrugated roofing isn't attached. I'm just going to bang this out now and try and get some of the nails in there and place that bit of wood, and then I can get my post in. So, and then that's just screwed on up there, look. I'm just giving it some support. It's not a lot of weight. We're in there, look, so that the post will always be not standing in any water. I've put water sealer, the secker, on both ends, although I only cut one end. This is supporting it. Yeah, those posts aren't too bad along here, so I'm going to put a new piece in there, and then this post will support the new part, and then that bit will be taken off at some point later in the week. Well, post is in, I just got to do it up nice and plumb and level. So I've put some glue on the ends. They're not rotten really, but they were starting to go a little bit, so I'm just going to put the nice bit of 42 on there, nail that in, and then I can start cladding. That's the wood. I've packed it out, let the air get to it to dry out of it, because it's stored in the open and it was all frozen. Everything's gone, look. Post going here. Got a packer there so I keep it off the ground so it doesn't get water. It's pressure treated 4x2 and it's going on there. I've drilled the holes. I'm soaking it in some, cut end in some of my thicker wood preserver. Pre-drill the holes. I use my marksman pen to mark the holes, and then I coat screw and plug it. 18th of January 2024. So this is where we got to yesterday. So I temporarily secured it. So today I'm going to just use some standard 4x2s and treat them, so I haven't got any pressure treated, just to build a frame to start making this secure. I protected that up there, so that's been replaced. That was rotten. I'm hoping this part isn't when we put the fence posts in there, but today I'm just going to frame this out. So hold tight. So I'm just doing the 100mm by 100mm 4-inch post anchor. I'm just finishing that off now. This is now secured up there. It's all going to get cladded. Okay, and then concrete screws all the way around. Okay, so that's 10mm, they're 8, so you drill a slightly smaller hole, only 1.5, 2mm smaller. And then I've got a piece of wood there, external pallet wood, to pack it out, and then packers underneath. Okay, so there's no contact of water even on that that's sitting water. This is the secret of doing all this stuff. That's got a packer in as well inside there, so that's not sat right down on that. And I've got to drill 4 little holes, screwed it in the sides, bolted it up just here as well, but screwed in. Okay, to have a panel here, probably a glass there, the door opening in the middle, and that side. So I'm now going to build a frame ready to house the door. Right, so I'm doing the sole plates. So this one is going in there. I've drilled 3 6mm holes. I've marked it so I know which way to put it back. Hole, hole, hole. I'm going to use my green marksman pen. I can find her. Green marksman pen. Big ass one done. Just off the ground. Do the same this, drill the holes, use my marksman, 8mm screw and plug. I won't film that because it's getting late. So that one's now 4x2 pressure treated. We're going to widen this a bit to get the window in. Got my funky new window, look, £10 from Haines's. That's going here. And then, so I want the door as wide as I can, so I'm going to judge the window now and frame it out. So I had to adjust this because I couldn't get the right size window I thought I'd get. So as usual, dip the cut ends in. It's fence preserver. So just dip the cut ends in there for a little bit. I'm going to put this on the time lapse. So we have a window. So I've packed it with a few screws just to hold it loose. It's all framed, batten's holding it there, so I'm just going to foam in the sides and then I'll do the top. Okay, so window's in, foamed it up. I've put some temporary screws in, it's packed up. It's £10 from Haines's, look. So I've got my stub work in so we can clad it tomorrow. New doors going in here. So this is the view from the outside of my garden looking in at the window. So I hope you like my porch renovation video. Please look out for the next video which will cover the electrics, wiring up to the regulations, and I put the post in and separate the ledger beam from the house to the porch canopy to make it an outbuilding. Please like, subscribe and comment on any of this so I can use it in future videos. Hold tight. And again, link is in the description for all the items I used in the making of this video.